so let's get started. We will be working with a medium worsted weight yarn. I'm using a lime green so that it's easier to see. We'll be working with a 4.5 millimeter hook. Okay, so to start off, you take your strand, and what I do is I pinch the end with my right, I'm a righty, and I put the yarn over my pointer finger on my left hand, and then pinch the yarn with my thumb and my middle finger on the left hand. I'll show you again. I'm going to put the thread in my hand over my pointer finger to the front and pinch with my thumb and middle finger. Now we'll start with the right hand and the hook in the right hand, and we will go on top of the yarn. We will go back and around, so we make a loop, and just adjust yourself so you stay kind of tight. And then I will go back under, and then pull through and tighten, and that's a slip knot. I'm going to undo it and redo again so you could see it another time. Over the pointer finger, pinch, back, down, around, hold for stability, under, pull through, tighten, and your slip knot. Next thing to know for crochet basics would be your chain stitch. I will chain 10 so we can make a swatch of several stitches going up so you could see the basic stitches that you would use in any crochet project. So let's chain 10. So how we did the slip knot, under, grab, pull through. That's chain 1. Under, grab, pull through. Chain 2. Under, grab, pull through. 3, 4, 5. And you see how each time I take my work and kind of move my, let's call this my anchor hand, up so that I have more control over the actual project while I'm working into it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's chain 10. That'll be the 10 chains that we'll be working into for the actual project. We'll call it a project, but it's really just a swatch. Whenever you're going to turn your work over, you want to do a turning chain or a turning chain. So in this case, we're just going to chain 1 to turn. So 1, and then you would turn your work, but the work doesn't need to get turned yet because you're still in the chain. So that's the chain you just did. So you're going to work into the first of the 10 chains on the other side. You wouldn't work into that one because that's the turning chain. Okay, so holding the chain I'm going to be working into so I don't lose my spot. So we'll learn now a single crochet. For a single crochet, you go into the chain that you're working into. You grab the yarn by going under like you always do. Pull through so you have 2 loops on your crochet hook. Then you go under and grab the yarn again and pull through both loops. Let's try again. Now we'll move on to the next hole. See how you're in this hole? Right here. You're going to move into the next one. Under, pull through, 2 loops on the crochet hook. Pull through both loops. Again. Make sure you're not going into the same hole and make sure you're not skipping any. In, under, pull through 2 loops. In, under, pull through 2 loops. Give myself some more yarn. You never want to be too tight, and you also don't want to be too loose. And keeping tension, holding the yarn in between these fingers. Sorry, the work is starting to curl a little bit. So I'll use my thumb and middle finger on the other hand to try to keep that out of the way. And also, just to show you the way I'm holding the hook, there's two different ways that I know of to hold a crochet hook. I gravitate towards the knife hold, which is holding it like this, with my pointer finger down on the back side and my thumb holding the front of it. There's also, I believe, the pencil hold, which is more like this, but I don't feel like I have as much control with this this method, so I prefer the knife hold. We are continuing our our single crochet down this chain to finish this row. So since we did 10 chains to start with, we would have 10 stitches. And just this is an even square of work we're going to be making. Alright, this looks like it's going to be the last hole of the 10 chain. And let's chain 1. So we have the loop from the last stitch we just made, the 10th single crochet stitch. We will go under and just pull through like we did the chain stitches. And then you turn your work. This is how you turn your work. You just flip it over so that you're starting from the right going to the left. Now let's just go over and make sure that we have those 10 stitches. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. We have the 10 stitches. So now that we've turned our work and have that chain 1 on the end there, let's start now with a half double crochet. So a half double, and you'll see what I mean by half double because we'll do a double crochet after that. But a half double is grabbing yarn before you go into the work. Go into the work, grab yarn, pull through the work, not the loops. Now you have 3 loops on your crochet hook, and grab the yarn and go through all 3 loops. We'll do that again. Okay? So making sure you're not going into the hole you just went into. The next hole, grab yarn, under, grab, into the work, grab yarn again, out of the work. 3 loops on the hook, grab, pull through, all 3. Grab, in, grab, out, 3 loops, pull through. Grab, in, grab, out, 3 loops, pull through. And I will do that all the way until the end of the work. Oh, I'm starting to get caught on my yarn, so I'm going to roll some more yarn out. I'm going to tighten up my work a little bit. See how I'm pulling on it? Okay, this looks like it's the last stitch. Also, I want to make sure you guys are seeing this. I'm going through there's 2 loops here that I'm going into. So when I did the double crochet, there was 2 loops on the top of the work. I'm not going through just one thread or one piece of yarn. I'm going through 2 on the top there. There is situations where you just go through 1, but when you're doing regular basic stitches, you're going through 2. Alright, so that's the last stitch on the 10 stitches. So again, chain 1 and turn your work. And always double check to make sure that you haven't missed a stitch or if you haven't doubled up on stitches. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. All right, so on the next row, I'm going to show you how to do a double crochet. So we just did a half double crochet. Now we will do a double crochet. So just like before, you're going to grab the yarn first, go into the stitch, grab yarn again, pull through. So you have the 3 on the hook, just like with the half double crochet, except this time you will take yarn and go through only the first 2 loops on your hook and pull up. So now you have 2 on your hook, and then pull through those 2 loops. That is a double crochet. I'll show you again. Grab yarn, go into the stitch, grab yarn, pull up. You have 3 loops on your hook. Grab, pull through only 2 loops on your hook, grab, pull through. Again, grab, into work, grab, out of the work. 3 loops. Grab, pull through 2. Grab, pull through 2. Grab, into the work, grab, out of the work. 3 loops, pull through 2, pull through 2. I'll continue to show you for the rest of the 10 stitches. When you're doing taller stitches like this, you do want to keep your anchor hand closer to the work so that you're not either making it too loose or just not keeping control of the work or count of the stitches. It's good to keep your anchor hand near the stitches that you're working on so that you can keep track of where you are and so you're not skipping or adding any stitches. Okay, last stitch, I'm going to make my chain stitch for the end to, I just messed up the yarn a little bit, oh well. So I made the chain, I'm going to turn the work, give it a little pull so that it's a little flatter so I could get a better look at it. And let's count our stitches. Make you center the work, sorry. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Okay, and you see how the double crochet has a little bit more space in between. It looks almost like columns. That's helpful in some projects later on as you do bigger patterned work. Okay, and now I will show you a treble crochet, which is an even taller column. But same concept, you'll see what I mean. So at the start, you're going to grab a loop of yarn and grab another loop of yarn. So now you see you have your 1 loop on your hook that was already there, and then you added 2 more loops before you even went into the work. Now we're going to take the hook and go into the work and grab another piece of yarn and pull out of the work. So now you have 4 loops on your hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. So just like in the double crochet, you're going to pull through only 2. Oh, hold on. Start over. Pull through only 2. 1, 2. So you have 3 left on your hook, and then pull through only 2. Now you have 2 left on your hook, and then again, pull through only 2. So it's just like the double crochet, but with like an extra step or so. It's hard to see in the first stitch, but let's do a few more so we could see a better example of how it looks when it's on your work. So we're going to grab and grab again, go into the work. With the treble crochet, it's very important to keep yourself tight because otherwise you're going to have a hard time pulling through. Okay, grab, you're into the work, you're grabbing another piece of yarn, pull through, and see how I'm holding underneath so that I'm keeping everything tight. 2, 2, and 2. Okay, again, grab and grab. Into the work. Grab again, out of the work. Pull through, only 2. Grab and pull through, only 2, 2. Again, grab and grab. go into the work, pull out of the work, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. See, now you can kind of see the columns, so they're like taller than the double crochet. Okay, grab some yarn, go into the work, grab some yarn, come out of the work. Get a better grip, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. Pull some more yarn just so you don't get too tight. And keep going. Grab and grab into the work, grab and pull out of the work. 2, 2, 2. Now don't feel bad if you're going slowly. I have done this for a very long time. I'm obviously pretty quick. I'm trying to go slow so you can see what I am doing. If you do need to pause and rewind and go back to when I do it slower, please do so. Don't feel bad if you're not as quick as me. It took a very long time for me to get this way. Okay, grab and grab into the work. Grab, pull out of the work. 2 stitches, 2 stitches, 2 stitches. Grab, grab, in, grab out, 2, 2, 2. Grab, grab, in, grab out, 2, 2, 2. Grab, grab, last stitch, in, grab, 2, 2, 2. Okay, we're gonna chain 1, turn over, and take a look. Alright, so you see how I've been able to keep it pretty square? That's because I've been able to keep my stitches tight, but not too tight. I've made sure that I have not added or subtracted any stitches, and I've chained 1 at the end of every row, not additional, only 1 chain at every end of every row. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Okay, those are all the basic stitches. I can also show you how to finish your work, but we'll do that in another video. This is just the basic stitches and just getting started. This is the first video on my channel. I plan on doing more crochet videos. This is the beginner's video. Next video I'd like to do more patterned designs and also showing you how to finish work and sew off. And then later videos I'd like to show you actual projects. So I hope you like this video, and I'd hope to see you soon, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye everyone.